The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves when you consider the journey he's had from the low.
And Yaya Toure! Bops him off it and wins back the ball. The ball is loose and takes the shot! Loose. Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. Great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Drogba! And he couldn't finish.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bebeto! And Bebeto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's lost. Drogba! Well taken goal, and the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's had it taken off him. Driving forward. Forwards and with intent. Rashford wins the duel this time. Now it's Dembele. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Throw it. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That was good alertness. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs.
It's Drogba! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rashford. He is through here. And this is Batistuta, and he's got away from him. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mateus. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Yaya Toure. Benatia spots it and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Benatia cuts it out. Juve running with intent. Oh, good spread. Rashford. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello attendees,
the midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Barcelona kick off the second half.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
They get a throw in. Van Dijk. Robertson. And it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's their second corner of the game. Right card! Harmlessly behind. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been drilled in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Can he get on the end of this? Juve, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Mbappe finding himself in space. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Right card! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's being shifted off it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's found the way through.
Such good technique.
Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mateus. Bebeto. Now that's well seen too. Aims beyond the defence. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Lovely pass. And Bebeto! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, not the best of headers.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Mateus with the short one. Barcelona can try it again now. Barcelona have their second corner now. Mateus goes short. Mateus with the cross. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Drogba. Looking for the run. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Bellingham. He's having a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Bellingham! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Threads one in.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he welcomes it in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And this is Batistuta. The ball has bounced loose now. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be
He's intervened well there. Yaya Toure.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Benatia. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. Mateus. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he's intervened well there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Thuram. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham has the space to scheme. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Olise. Zaire Emery looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Threads one in. DiMarco, Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Flashes it across. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Now he's running away. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong.
He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And across it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's picked his way through. Bremer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba attempts a clearance. He shifts. Shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
DiMarco is onto it in a flash. Now Neymar. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rashford finding himself in space. Neymar! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Botafogo are in front. Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
The execution here was absolutely awesome. They should be erecting a statue in his honour for that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mbappe. Great vision. They're well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yaya Toure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's played in here. Guardiola.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Zaire Emery. And here's Olise. Yaya Toure. And it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Bellingham. And this is Drogba. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Drogba!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Dembele wants to run onto this. Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please make sure
Liverpool
to watch the
finding
screen
themselves
for an
behind
information
by
bulletin
just
from
one
the
goal
regional
at the
police
break.
department.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Toure. Now, can they get him away?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rashford. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Pedri. Space for him to turn and look. And it's played into the middle. And the shot! Oh, good finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. DiMarco. Almost an hour gone. Spread to the right. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's played into the area. Bremer is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Chance, surely! DiMarco. Thuram. Now DiMarco. Neymar. Zaire Emery. Now it's Rashford. Thuram, and the shot! Has a look and place it forward. Mbappe, Saliba calmly anticipates. Could be danger here. Very nicely done.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Liverpool have their third corner. Terrific effort! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zaire Emery. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Driven in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Olise. Chance here to counter. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just eases him off the ball. Drogba. Mbappe. Not a hint of offside. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Zaire Emery. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Saliba. And here's Neymar. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Drogba. Probing pass. Nicely worked. Mignon can get it clear. Can he get it through? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
That smoking is only allowed in
Any
areas
reflections
shown
on what
in
you've
this
seen,
map.
Jim?
Thank you
Well,
for your
there was a
cooperation.
distinct...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
That is good alertness. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's going right the way across. And he welcomes it in. And Yaya Toure! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yaya Toure is offering a right smile there. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van Dijk. And it's come back to the keeper. Quarter of an hour played. He's found a way through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And this is Pele. Well timed, excellent interception. Still goalless. Now it's Dembele.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zanetti with the clearance. So, third corner of the game. Dembele! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Yaya Toure. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Bellingham. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. It is a corner. Liverpool get their fourth corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Mbappe. Robertson has the space to scheme.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Crossed in once more. Punched away. Bellingham! Pepe is there and he can get that clear. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Dembele.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Oh, great leap! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Yaya Toure cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. And this is Dembele. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a throw. Now it's Pelé. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mateus. That has been slung wide. Oh, no joy this time. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pepe makes the interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been won straight back. Played out to the left flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. Keeper's got good distance on that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Pelé! Bellingham. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Liverpool have it back and can go again. That is ended up in no man's land. A probing pass, and he was quick to react. Oh, there's a probing ball. Drogba being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Beckham. Now it's Beckham. Beckham.
Oh, great feat, that.
Has a look up and delivers. Mbappe. Robertson. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. And this is Yaya Toure. Toure unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckham picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gap. Oh, good climb! Goal, the Netherlands! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. The Netherlands with the lead. Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Zanetti. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this?
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and he's had a shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
The Netherlands go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Cruyff. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Drogba. Zanetti cuts it out. And here's Drogba. Pinches it off him. Now it's Pelé. And it's Robertson.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And they've got a throw. And the number on the board is 3. Thuram is there to clear. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Threads one in, and that will be it. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Hello everybody.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything.
Oh, great leap! And again, that is frustrating.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Dembele, out towards the flank. Quick look, then diving header! And he can thump it away. Azar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Cross from Robert. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Jordan Henderson, dink through. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rice. Out for a throw. He has found a way through. Very nicely done. Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. Batistuta! And it's a goal! The first significant strike. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Just the keeper in his way. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head on it! And no mistake! And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Brilliantly cut out. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus. Now this... And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nigeria have their second corner now. Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's got space here. Nicely spread. And the finish! Batistuta! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
He leaps for it. Harmlessly behind. And he's there to clear it. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread it
2
left.
added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Yamal. He's had a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria are having a ball here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's had a crack. Keeper always had the measure of that. And that signals the end of the first period. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And a quick announcement
So that's how it
today
stands
that
at halfway.
memorabilia
We'll be
from
back
today's
with
match
the
is
second
now on
half
sale
very
in the
soon.
Stadium Hall.
So we're off again.
Liverpool really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Drogba shoots! Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, well played, well played. It's a promising position. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Alexander-Arnold.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, great chance! Oh, shooting chance! And he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 7, Mateus. Number 22, Yamal. Number 18,
There's the
Hazard.
crossfield ball.
Coming on the field, number 9, Messi.
Bellingham.
Number
He's had a
6,
fair tumble under that challenge.
Rafinha. Number 2,
Danny Olmo
Danny
was only
Olmo.
too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rafinha threads one in. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Yaya Toure. Well, they've got it again. Pass somewhat off target, and he welcomes it in. Impressive jump! And that is high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rice, given the lift of his goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Nigeria have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Liverpool truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, he's having a go! And here's Drogba. And this is Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And this is Drogba. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Van der Sar to save this spot kick and his team. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Alexander-Arnold.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to pass it through. Now the cross. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! Oh, terrific save. Corner number 3 coming up. Saliba getting this one clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Batistuta.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Nigeria are at... That's at the end. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. And Batistuta! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is good strength. Dembele. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has not gone well. Makelele. And he's picked out the run. It's a threatening... That could spell trouble. This time, surely! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out of play for a throw. Van Dijk. There's the crossfield ball. Cruyff wins the duel this time. Oh, that's ambitious. Yaya Toure. Robertson gets into a good position. Pass is just off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Oh, great leap! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. Makelele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Bellingham. And this is Dembele. He's found the way through. It's Dembele! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 22
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cruyff. Looking to play him in.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
But it's Thuram. And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's played in low. Nicked it back promptly. It's a pretty loose pass. Best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Dembele. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Owen, and he welcomes it in. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Owen. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Makalele.
Minutes has been indicated.
Shifted it to the flank. And this is Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Dembele in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting.
And that is all they have time for. Liverpool have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
Please take some time out to give your support.
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Liverpool are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Away we go again. No way through. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe has the space to scheme. He's rising! Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. And this is Yaya Toure. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele picks it up out wide. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Maldini. It's a searching pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. Makaleli. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Owen. And here's Batistuta. Oh, what is having a shot? It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk cuts it out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Spread it left.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. Oh, this looks sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a lovely pass. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a shade optimistic. That has been cut short. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Nicely worked.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
An instinctive... Oh, good climb! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 15, Dembele. Number 20, Didier
Cannavaro
Drogba.
gets across to intercept that.
Number 14,
Passing is
Rashford.
crisp and sharp.
Number 6,
Looking for options for movement.
Number 18,
Now it's Rashford. Rashford!
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Decent shot! In he goes again. And that's in. And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And he's managed... It's Rashford! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool have their third corner. Rijkaard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good effort! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Shoots! Oh, important interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Owen! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. A lot hinges on this one. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it...
And we're done. Liverpool pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Liverpool never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us.
Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that's another throw. Ball's gone out of play. Robertson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to belt it away. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. It's gone for a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti stood his ground strongly. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maguire cuts it out. Serginho. Dani Olmo tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goal! Arsenal! The first significant strike. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe. Robertson has it out wide and in space. He leaps for it! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe.
Good chance here! Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Zanetti tries to clear. And it's Robertson. He gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Oh no, this does not look good. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Messi. And he was alert to it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves.
Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get it through? Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for the far post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Batistuta. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? Tries to cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Serginho. Neymar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Bellingham, and it's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Dani Olmo, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Messi. And he's cut it out. Dembele is always looking to break lines. Dink through. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Dani Olmo. Messi. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick
Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a good foot in there. So, third corner of the game. Drogba! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It's not an especially good pass, that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Neymar wins the duel this time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Neymar. Zanetti. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Rijkaard. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Oh, nice touch. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Drogba. Spread out to the left. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. Neymar. Dani Olmo. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Oh, what has happened? He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Probing pass. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Casemiro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Showing great feet there. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Drogba. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. Great vision. And Batistuta! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. That's very neat. Just to go back here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Batistuta! Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. And that's been won straight back. Oh, it's come loose. He's found space here.
Added time.
And it's Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play. Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. And the shot! And no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola.
So he's rising! We've got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. Here comes another cross. Rijkaard. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Pele. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Yaya Toure. That's Rijkaard. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Has a look and plays it forward. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Hazard, defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bellingham. Dembele finding himself in space. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Nicely spread. Played it again. Howson gets it away. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yaya Toure clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. There's the shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 20.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Mbappe! And this is Drogba. Drogba! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He's had it taken off him. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Can he finish? And no mistake. And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Drogba. It's Drogba! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Bellingham. And he's well positioned here. Toure showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham plays it in. Getting up there! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool have their second corner now. And a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well.
Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. There could be trouble here. Drogba! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pepe. Seedorf. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Drogba.
Such good technique.
It's Drogba! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Dembele's cross.
There will be 3 minutes
And there's the clearance. What a throw in. Oh, it's Dembele. Pepe deals with that comfortably. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yaya Toure. Toure calm. And that brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
A quick reminder.
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Liverpool are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers. Seedorf. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Howson is always looking to break lines. And that's an excellent interception. Probing pass. He's found space here. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Guardiola. Seedorf. Now it's Hazard. Rijkaard. Bellingham. And he's managed to get Bellingham! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spread it left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That has not gone well. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola has got himself a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card. Toure, who does have an assist to his name. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible... Oh, that's ambitious! That's got him rattled. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. And a chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, that has changed the dynamic. Oh, he's been caught napping! An instinctive delivery. The referee has given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Dembele! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Zanetti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lovely... And he shoots! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now.
He leaps for it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He whips in across. Elects to cross. And it's hoisted clear. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pelé. He's found the way through. Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Seedorf. Nice. There's the header! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, what a ball! It's Asa! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Four extra minutes added on. Strong running down that left flank. Now then, the ball's come loose. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Dembele. And it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe is onto this. Robertson. The ball goes in. And that is well cleared. They'll have to settle for that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
and now,
there.
I'd just like to read out our fan
Your
club
final
members
thoughts,
who are
Jim?